Hey, it's Kristen here. If you have found yourself unexpectedly thrust into the work at home environment, here are a few simple tips that will help you to feel like work hasn't taken over your life. Number one is to simulate the work environment and routine. That means get up at the same time. Get up and get dressed, put on your work clothes. Don't walk around in sweats all day. The way that we dress affects how we feel. And if we feel kind of lazy, kind of sluggish, kind of frumpy, lack of creativity, that may be reflected in our work effort throughout the day. Number two is to create a work area or a workstation. Now, it's ideal if you have an extra bedroom or den or office where you can work, but if this is not available, then set up a card table in the corner of the front room and make that your workstation. Try to avoid using the bedroom so that you can avoid the conflict or the confusion in your brain between work and sleep issues. Number three is to have clear time frames set up for breaks and for lunch. Don't expect yourself to work for 8 hours in a row. This will help improve your productivity and also helps so that you don't find yourself mindlessly eating in the kitchen when we find that we're meandering into the kitchen simply because we don't want to finish reviewing that project or writing that paper to our peer. The fourth thing is to set clear and realistic goals for the day. Now, if you have a big project that you have to work on, break it down into smaller pieces and make those easy to do and digestible throughout the day. Or maybe consider how many emails can you realistically write or read throughout the day. In order to avoid continually thinking about work, even when you're done for the day, it's going to be helpful to transition your work environment back to the home environment, and that will help your mind to clearly differentiate the two. Do this by changing your clothes when you get off work. So when you're done for the day, go back and put on normal clothes so you can be back part of that home environment. Stay away from your workstation. Now, if your kitchen table was your work area or your workstation, that might be impossible, but put away your to-do list. Organize and stack and put away your files and piles and turn off your computer. It's helpful to transition the environment in other ways. So adjust the lighting and maybe turn on some relaxing music. Put your cell phone away. Now, I recognize that there are some careers or some circumstances where this is not possible, but you should seriously think about it. That way you won't be tempted to disconnect from your family every time you feel a buzz or hear a ring or a ding. So these tips can also apply for students. Whether you are trying to further your education or further your career, learning how to set up clear boundaries between work and home will help you feel like you have more control of your life. When you are on the clock, you should work hard, but also take time to relax, rejuvenate, and enjoy the rest of your life.